Hello and welcome to a new year of racing in Champion Jockey. It is week 1 of January, second year of our career, and we're heading back to Louisville, looks like, for some racing. And finally, we got another race with our horse Kaleo. Last time we finished 4th. Hold on. Ow, ow. Okay, ow. Sorry, I'll have to get the door. But, more racing. Wallboard in race 3. Swizzle stick in race 4. And then we got a regular stakes race coming up. Mr. Oshina, last time we rode him, we got a win. And another non-graded stakes race with Sturm Hopeful. Looking for the same luck there, and then our last horse is Wonder Whip. Alright, 5 races to start the card off, but first off, since we did breed a new horse named Flashpoint, we're gonna have to train him first and see how well things go in training. So after the training, we were able to get Obedience and Fade out of a red, which is good. Rear, improving, but not out of a red yet. We still need some more progress done on that. Hopefully, Flashpoint is a lot better than Kaleo. Not an insult, but just saying, would like some good results. But now let's head to training. Training went great. Kaleo, perfect form, and with that startability in the blue, we should be able to have a great chance at his first win. And then Wallboard, might have a problem with Obedience in the race, but the form still went up thanks to a good training. And then Swizzle Stakes, same here. Perfect form. And now we can head on into our first races of the season. First race on the card is a maiden race with Kaleo. We are second to last in terms of odds on the field. The favorite right now will be number 10 Trackmaster, ridden by Rodney Stones. In line, ready to start. Off we go. We do not want to be that fast out of the gate. That'll be a huge problem. Yeah, I know position's bad. I'm trying to go down on the marks, but still, the rest of the field is running quite slow as well. I don't know why that is. We're just gonna have to pick it back up here. We're now within the final half mile of the race. Hey, no. Making the same stupid mistakes I made before. Do not want that. Didn't like the potential, so I went later. But the horse, I guess, just doesn't like it. We're really moving up quick on the field. But it's only good enough for third. So yeah, too quick of a start. And then not being the best horse anyway, definitely played a role. We're now in race 3 of day 1, 7 furlongs, still on the dirt. Wallboard is the longest shot on the board right now. The favorite is number 1 Swahili, ridden by Lance Hamilton. Off we go, and it's a decent start. If we could somehow stay in the middle, we're now in perfect positioning. But once again, since we are a long shot on the board, it's probably not even the best to go for the win. We just have to run our best race and hope something good comes out of it. Like, as you can see, the field's speeding up quick. 5 freaking moved up on us for no reason. I don't know how much speed you need there on the inside, but that was stupid. Yeah, I went late again. I was very disturbed by the hit to really do any good timing. But that's gonna leave us down to 7 for this race. But now we have a good shot this time. Swizzle Stick, the co-favorite in the race. And the favorite will be right next to us in the number 10 spot. Ridden by Peter King is Duet Sanctuary, a 4-year-old colt. First race of the year on the turf. Off we go. Had to slow the horse down a bit, but that's okay. As long as we're slowing him down quickly, we shouldn't have a problem. And this is a good spot to be in the field anyway. Right alongside the 9 horse, the field. At least at this part, going a bit slower. But we're still right where we need to be. Don't want to pick things up too quickly. I know the leader is far out in front, but we'll let him make the mistake of gassing himself out. We have a revolution. That was perfect timing on the whip. And our first win of the year comes in our 3rd start of the year at Louisville. And now for the Pizzazz Sprint Stakes. We are once again riding a long shot in this race. Mr. Oshena, 12th favorite out of 14 horses. The favorite is number 12, Tax Promise, ridden by Alain Rizzo. 6 furlongs to decide this race. Off we go. Maybe a bit too much driving at the start. Should have only used 1 tap instead. Not going to get the part of the field we wanted to starting out. Gonna have to deal with it. Balance flow is still really good. Just need to time the whip right. Hey, what the? I did not say go right. What the hell? Oh, that's really gonna cost us. Or maybe not. This is gonna come down to the very wire. And even with a weird collision towards the end, we get the win of the Pizzazz Sprint. 2nd win of the year, 1st stakes win. And our only race of day 2 will be in race number 5 of Mile on the Turf. Wonder Whip will be the longest shot on the board. He is a 6-year-old gelding, and the favorite will be Summer Superb, number 10, a 4-year-old colt, ridden by Michael Edward. That start was horrible. I thought it was good reaction, but apparently the field got that much better. Let's try not to rear end this horse, please. I forgot to check my marks as well. Apparently I was at 5. I want to be at 4, so I'm not gassing him out. But now we're really stuck on the rail. Into the far turn. We're in 12th right now, but that's probably the best we're gonna get. Nothing left for the end of... Oh, even better. We're just gonna get last. Nice. Alright, trainer wants to meet us. Oh, really? Yeah. Alright, any one of these horses I guess we can pick out. Not much information though, other than they're all maidens. I guess I'll have to go with what I think is the coolest name. Wouldn't recommend doing that, but I don't have really a choice. Meteor Edition, I guess, sounds okay. Oh, but doesn't like left turns. What about Natural Fever? Stretch Burst, Home Turn Leader, and Instant Response. Alright, we'll get ourselves a really good sprint horse, it looks like. We'll take him. So that's another horse for our stables. And we're once again gonna do Louisville. So Nava Park and Al Nabir are our options, but we'll go with Nava Park. Just hope the pace isn't too fast. Magic Square. We'll do that horse next because I don't want to waste my points on Tropical Wood, especially if we're not in favor with Smith that much. Morbid Freddy, though. We wrong with his horse well the last time. Hopefully we'll get ourselves another stakes win in the Terramar. And then for the maiden race, Walking Tour. And now it's a 4-race card for this week of racing. I can't believe it, but training this time went even better. We've gotten perfect form on Magic Square for the Lakeview Stakes, Northern Freddy for the Terramar Stakes, and Walking Tour. And the only reason we can't do anything with Nava Park is because we're out of turn, so this better be a good week of racing for us. Off we go. Exactly where we need to be. I know we're supposed to be in that back part, but we do have to get towards the front eventually, so I hope this is enough to get to the front. Slowly pick it up to 5. Try to get going at 300 meters, but right now we are pretty much stuck back here. But will this burst of speed be enough? No, it's only 3rd. It's time to move on to race 6. We are the co-favorite in the field on board Magic Square 3-year-old filly. The favorite is number 2, Bubbles, also a 3-year-old filly. And this time we're going a mile on the turf. A little too far out for the start. Can only be inside open. Hopefully we can get back to our preferred position. Actually, no. Number 7 is slowing for some reason. That's not gonna frickin' help. Excitable definitely doesn't help. I'm exactly where the game wants me to be. They want me in the front middle. I am in the front middle. Luckily, we got an instant response here. Hopefully, we can close in a bit more. Next to the 2 or the 4. I mean, and we do take back second, so not all is lost. And now it's time for the Terramar Stakes. On board Northern Freddy, we are the co-favorite in the field right now, and the favorite will be right next to us, Song of Songs, being written by Brian Peters. In line, ready for a start. That is way too freaking fast. Now going 4 wide coming out of a turn, the 11 pulling up on the outside. I don't know if I should keep going on the rail or if I should move high. I just don't want to get blocked in as a 4 drops out of that front line. Onto the front straightaway, we have a pack split. Me versus the 6. Down the front straightaway. We have a stretch burst. But it's not enough. Gonna have to settle for second once again. And for day 2, we have walking toward the 7th favorite in the field. And the favorite will be right next to us once again, the number 3, Thunder Mad. A 3-year-old colt ridden by, once again, Brian Peters. Great start, but gonna have to settle for the back for now. We are riding a closer today, so can't do much for now. We'll move up to 4 marks this time as we enter 6 furlongs left. Gonna make it 6 marks. I'm assuming from our past mistakes it's because we're not going for the front early enough, so maybe increasing the pace right here will help us do that. Trying to put the pedal to the floor on the inside along the rail. Not able to make the gap though. We're gonna have to settle for 4th. But still, it was a good battle towards that end there. Cesar. Alright, yeah, grade 2 race. I'll definitely take the risk. Let's see if we get it. Damn it! I guess we're gonna have to stick to the regular races at Louisville. Tasteness for race number 2, day 1. All our races this time will be loaded onto day 2 mostly. We have Petite Phrase. Day 2 race 3 is between Golding's Red and Samurai Street. I'm just gonna assume. Wait a minute. No. This is a 1 1/8. Oh, Golding's Red does not like 1 1/8. It's not in his range. And the last time we rode with him, we got 9th. Yeah, this is going to be risky, but maybe Samurai Street will do something good in this race. Who knows? Not going to risk it with Mighty Dancer. But this time, we'll go with State Collection. And I think that's going to be our first race with Smith. I don't think we rode a horse for her yet this year. But now let's head to workouts and see how well it goes. Training was once again a big success. Perfect form on Samurai Street and State Collection. But with Tasteness, I actually did a start training because starts was in the red. So I wanted to get it out of the red. I did the easy one just to get it back to normal. But it actually went so well that we still got a form increase. Form is still not all the way up, but it's definitely going to be a big help for the race at hand. And on to our 3rd week of the episode. We will be riding Tasteness, a 3-year-old colt who's 12th favorite in the field out of 14 horses. The favorite will be right next to us in the number 10 spot. Eastern Groove, ridden by Jack Fletcher. We're in the gate. And it's a really good start here. Up to 6. This is a really good spot to be in. Don't want to get boxed in up there. We'll go to the inside. Increase pace to 5 marks. Number 8 slowly falling back out of that front line. Trying to keep the motivation up there. It was good timing, but I don't think the horse has enough in him to pull through the front line. In 5th, no, having to settle for 7th. Still better than expected though, that's good. On to day 2, we're going a mile on the turf this time. Riding Petite Phrase, a 3-year-old filly. We're the second longest shot on the board. And the favorite will be Bamboo Daughter, ridden by Kevin Powell. Another good start, and we're going to stay right back here. At least for now. Two is slowly dropping back for some reason. Trying to keep up, but the field's going really fast compared to what we're capable of. Final 3 furlongs right here. Get the show whip going. Come on, anything but last at this point. Come on. 5 is literally dropping back. Surely we can overtake him. No, somehow we're still down in last. Well, that sucks getting a last place finish, but maybe this race with a slightly better horse will do better. Samurai Street, 6th favored on the board as a 4-year-old colt. The favorite will be Long Veil, a 6-year-old mare ridden by Stephen Clement. In the gate. Another good start, but we're going to have to try and get to that inside. Bring it back down to 4. Kind of sucks we needed that extra pace to get up here, because now we might have sacrificed a bit of stamina because of that. Just me and the 6. Poking ahead out in front as we enter the final half mile. Pace is still decent. Into the home stretch. And we get a revolution this time. Should easily carry us to our 3rd win of the year. There you have it. An easy victory thanks to that revolution. And now for race 6 of day 2. We'll be going a mile and an 1/8 on the turf this time. We are the longest shot on the board again, this time on State Collection. Tudo Bem is the favorite, a 4-year-old gelding, ridden by Kurt Lorenz. Gonna need something really good to happen in this race or else. Try to get back down to 4 marks quickly. But for some reason the horse didn't like that. Stayed up at 5 when it's not supposed to. But at least we're still where it's best for the horse. The horse likes the back middle to gain potential, and now we can slowly increase the pace to try and close back in on the leaders, but I don't think that'll happen. at this point for races to just not get last. Down to the final 3 furlongs. Trying to run him down, but we have freaking nothing in the tank. There's another last place. And there you have it for this episode of Champion Jockey. The first 3 weeks in the books for year 2. One of them even being the stakes win. And hopefully there will be a lot better ones to come. Thank you all for sticking around for this episode. If you want to see more Champion Jockey videos, please like and subscribe. It'll mean a lot to the channel. And I'll see you all another time.